Hey guys, Smooth Brain Operator here, talking to whoever's listening out there about some more Warhammer 40k stuff. Today we're continuing our talk on the Emperor's Hand, a successor chapter of Space Marines operating out of the home planet of Karak that are a kind of fleet-based chapter, and they have 5 different chapters of Space Marines, but they kind of operate semi like the Space Wolves with a Last Wall Protocol type deal, where they all are independent, but they all operate and work the exact same way as the other. So that way, if they do have to be called back together, which has happened on occasion, they remobilize and become a Legion again for however long they need to. But today's topic is on the Emperor's Hand's Chapter Master. And there's a lot of unknowns about him, so we're gonna dive into that. Please feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and comment boxes are exploding right now. It's awesome, it's great, it's gonna be growing. Channel's gonna keep growing, and I look forward to serving and providing great content to everybody. So yeah, definitely like and subscribe, and leave a comment. And so today, for the Chapter Master excuse me, of the Emperor's Hands. He's kind of a mysterious figure. He's always seen in full plate armor, artificer armor, and we'll start there actually. His armor he wears is artificer armor. It resembles sort of that Greek sculpted armor look, kind of like the Blood Angels, whereas some of their armor has like abs and pectoral muscles and just other muscles carved into the armor. It is the same Wh40k as the rest of the Legion or chapter, and it sports a golden hand on one of the pauldrons. He looks kind of the same as all the other Space Marines of the chapter, and that's kind of part of their makeup, is that they, instead of having all their symbols and rankings kind of proudly showing, it's actually engraved into the armor, indented in the armor, so that way if anyone's up close they could see their ranking and see who they are of the other Space Marine within the chapter. But if it's someone far away trying to make a sniper shot or something like that, they can't tell really who is who. They still sport the Aquila across their chest, and that's about the only noticeable large object on their armor, other than the handprint on their armor, on the pauldron. Other than that, everything's pretty sleek on these guys usually, including the Chapter Master. It's a master-crafted armor, and he is a little bit taller. He's about 9.5 feet tall, a little bit taller than your average Primaris Marine. And so he's kind of a big guy, but he moves swift, moves fast when he needs to, and he's always got his helmet on. He's never seen without it. And if he is seen without it, or whenever he does wear it, whether it's in the middle of the battle where he leads from the front, or if he has to lead from a command table at the rear, he's always got it on. And if he does not have it on, he's got some sort of veil on to where he can still communicate well, he can still talk, but his face is covered by this dark cloth that you can just barely see the outline of his jaw or his nose if you're standing to the side of him, but he's just mostly covered. And every now and then also seen with a metal mask, just a simple metal face plate of a mask of just some standard facial features with a mute looking face. It's not smiling, it's not sad, it's not sanguineous death mask, but it's like a death mask of sorts. He's just simply wearing something to cover his face, it seems. And then if he is at the home planet of Karak, or if he is in his personal quarters on a battle barge and his captains need to speak with him, he will still either be in armor with his helmet on, or out of armor in regular duty robes, but he will still have his face covered by this mask or this shroud. Kind of an interesting thing, you know, because not many chapter masters, if any, really have an issue showing their face or just simply, you know, being exposed like that. But no, he tends to cover up his face. So it's kind of an interesting, odd little tidbit. Just not sure why. But he is also seen, going back to his armor, when he is leading from the front, he's been seen with a myriad of different weapons, all mastercrafted weapons, whether it's just a standard bolter or I say standard bolter, but like the bolter that the Primaris Marines would use, a mastercrafted bolter, or with a bolt pistol at his side, or a sword, or a power sword, or chain sword, or even a spear, even an odd-looking spear he's been seen wielding across the battlefield. And leading from the front, he's got to have the best equipment. He's the head of the chapter and of the Legion, essentially. Whenever they have to form for Legion strength, fighting off the Orc Horde, he's got to be able to have the best that he can to lead from the front. And so he is oftentimes seen with a weapon like that. He even has been seen, you know, riding into battle in one of the Predator tanks and, you know, leading from the front, leading a full-on charge or something like that. He also manages, when he's not on crusade or riding around on a mission, he is seen at the planet doing the best he can to govern and provide and make sure all resources go where they can and need to go. But of course, whenever he doesn't, he has other people in place to step up and take the role of the planetary governor while he is out on crusade. He also sports the hand on his pauldron, and there's the chapter's rumored that hand, because it's just a handprint, like if someone put their hand in paint and then just put it on a flat surface, that's what the imprint looks like. And some people say that it's the hand of the Emperor, even. Maybe there's even a theory that deep in their vaults they might have a cloth that the Emperor himself had touched at one point in time with a bloodied hand. And so, you know, that's a rumor of sorts, that they might actually have, you know, blood of the Emperor and a handprint of the Emperor himself. Some say that, some say it may be a blood print of Sanguinius, or that it might be a bloodied hand of Rogel Dorn, even. There's really no clear evidence as to whose hand it is, right? Because most Space Marine chapters have a pretty amazing looking symbol, but these guys just have a golden hand printed on their armor. So it's very interesting to see, and it's like, it's plain, but it also captures the attention and the imagination, like, what is that all about, you know? And of course only those in the chapter have any idea, or maybe they don't. Maybe it's a secret only held by the chapter master himself, and he's been chapter master for quite a while now, so there's no telling. The records are even skewed on when he became the chapter master. We know that he was not the original chapter master. He has not been the chapter master before, but he is now the current chapter master. So there is some debate as what happened to chapter masters before. Why has he been here for so long? Things like that. Just kind of there's not really a straight answer. A lot of unknowns with this current chapter master. But hey, it wouldn't be 40k if we didn't have... It wouldn't be 40k if we had straight answers all over the place, right? From the 2nd and 11th Legion to the, to the Star Child, the King in Yellow. Take your pick, right? There's a lot of interesting things going around Is Rogel Dorn dead? Is he not? You know, all kinds of stuff that is just unanswered. And, you know, if I'm honest, I think that's the way 40k fans like it. Is the more ambiance and the more just unknowns, kind of the better we like it. I don't know. Well, what do you think? I think he's pretty cool chapter master. I like the chapter in general. This is a successor chapter of the current era of 40k. And so they're probably one of the youngest. They're probably one of the youngest successor chapters out there. But what do y'all think? Do you like this chapter master? Do you not like him? What are your thoughts on him? Leave a like and comment and let me know. Thanks for watching.